Are you listening? You hear it? You hear what I hear?
Welcome back to the channel. Dean, Mike. Happy New Year, guys. This is our first video for the new year. Hopefully everybody had a safe and happy new year. Today we have a recommendation from Robert. He suggested that we do a band called Girlschool from the 80s. He said that he saw them open up for Rush, and he said that they actually stole the stage.
Great Scott.
So that's a hard thing to do, man.
Oh, that's the one you were talking about the other day.
Yep.
Right.
And this is an all female rock band, which was not like they're not the first all female rock band by any means, but that's still not a common thing to have seen in the 80s or the late 70s as an all female rock band.
So was this song made in the 80s or?
This song that we're doing came out. Let's see if I can find the album. 1980 came off the album Demolition.
Huh.
Yeah, so the song we're doing today, Race with the Devil, which is interesting because we did Van Halen's Running with the Devil. Now we're racing with the devil.
Yeah, all fast. Or in a car, who knows?
So I wonder if there's at least some sort of inspiration. I don't know, actually, that had to have been really close to the time that Running with the Devil may have come out a year before this. Although the Runaways preceded them. See, the Runaways are an all-female rock band from the 70s. Girlschool was one of the first all-female outfits to emerge in the male-dominated world of heavy metal and hard rock, helping to pave the way for similar groups of the future. Originally formed in South London during 1977, the group was first known as Painted Lady. Eventually, the pair came across permanent members and switched their name to Girlschool by 1978. Just about the time that, British rock was massive at that time, and then you had the new wave come in too into the early 80s. So this will be interesting, man. I've never heard them at their name. I've never heard about them. I've never heard any music, as far as I know.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay. Well, let's dive into it. It's Race with the Devil by Girlschool.
Racing. Wow, got the wind with the fade out.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on there? Some Dust Devil maybe or something.
Yeah.
That was cool. I
Yeah.
dug the, like you said, you pointed out those riffs and the guitars. That was pretty cool. I like that too.
Yeah.
I don't know if it
Well,
real. I don't know if it was like super impressive or anything.
yeah.
May not have been the right song either. I don't think Robert didn't tell me to do this song specifically.
Right.
He just told me to check out this band. So yeah, what'd you think?
Yeah, they sounded really cool. Um, and you said, I mean, he said that it was like better than Rush.
Yeah, you said they stole the stage, man.
Must have been the heat of the moment or something,
And sometimes bands are just really good live. They have that
Yeah,
stage presence and
right.
they know how to really captivate the audience.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can't see this particular song trumping over, you know, any,
Rush stuff.
yeah, um,
Me either. But you got to
yeah,
take yourself out of 2025 and put yourself in whatever it was that he saw the band 1980 something probably, right?
right,
And go, okay, there's not all this other experience from that we've heard from other bands and the music they've made. And then of course a female rock band too. So to see that on stage
right.
at a Rush
Yeah,
show, probably something that you would, probably just kind of all that stuff building up probably made it go, wow,
right,
that was a really cool performance.
right, right. It's
Like
one of
something like
those, you had to been there.
exactly, like sometimes it's
Yeah,
just the fact that it's a different wave coming through that makes you go, wow, that was memorable.
yeah. It's probably that same type of situation, where it's you had to been there for
Yeah,
that.
for that experience.
Yeah.
But I'm curious to know what it was about Girl School that stole the Rush show.
Yeah, yeah, so am I. Because I remember when you had mentioned that, I was like, whoa, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
You know?
Not too many bands hold that crown, I don't
Right,
think.
right. That's like, yeah, whoa, that's a
Yeah,
big freaking shoe to fill, man.
yeah,
They have a lot of talent, and you can just tell by, from what they're doing,
right.
you know. So yeah, I could see how they could come out on top in a lineup like that with Rush.
Yeah,
Um, plus it's a different sound than Rush too.
yeah, it is.
It's more metal,
It
you
is.
know.
It's a little more faster paced. It's not as progressive sounding.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
more, a little more bare bones.
Yeah. I mean, it's got that, like a Maiden type feel, I guess, with the, you know what I mean, but like and like Sabbath or something with female singing vocals, right? Kind of, I don't know.
It is very Sabbath, like Paranoid or something, huh? That's
Yeah.
what it has, that Paranoid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and the way her vocals are kind of like the filter on them too is similar to how Ozzy's vocals were in Paranoid.
Right.
Yeah. I was definitely worried that it was going to have like a Poison sound or like a Motley
Oh
Crue.
yeah. Or
But
Vixen.
I'm super happy to hear that it's more of like your 70s rock and roll sound.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
With that metal edge to it.
True, right. It does have that Iron Maiden without some of the crazy screaming, but
Right. Yeah. Well, kind of like a Iron Maiden cross between the Runaways or something.
see, the Runaways I'm not too familiar with. We'll have to definitely dig into them because I know I've heard the band name, but I don't know if I could really pick out a song.
Oh yeah.
It says here that they've supported bands like Motorhead and Budgie.
Oh yeah. There you go.
So they're probably pretty similar too, right there. I mean, Motorhead alone is kind of a pretty similar band
Yeah,
to
that
this sound.
type of feel.
Lyrically, this is a pretty straightforward song too. There's nothing really too I don't think there's too much poetry.
No, you better run. You better run. You better run from the devil's gun. The race is on. The race is on. You better run from the devil's gun. Strange things happen if you stay. The devil will catch you anyway. He tries to find you, so take care. The devil will seek you everywhere. uh, and when he finds you, you'll soon find out. The devil's fire, it won't go out.
He burns you up, and soon you'll know the devil's grip just won't let go.
So no matter how fast you run, no matter your directions or your attempts to avoid the devil, you just can't.
Right. So you just might as well give up the race and
Can't beat him, join him.
Right. Yeah.
Instead of racing, you gotta just run with the devil.
Right.
See,
Yeah.
Van Halen had it right.
Yeah. Yeah. They just went with it.
Yeah, you just gotta run with them.
That's right.
You can't try to get ahead.
Right.
Ain't gonna happen.
Right. Yeah. It's a losing battle.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Just
otherwise, this is a nice piece of little tune here,
it's
little
cool.
metal action.
Some cool rock history. I like that they're all female. I think that's really cool that they were one of the
Yeah.
early first all female rock and roll bands.
That's cool that they, incorporated the blues riffs and, and scales in the guitar work. And you could combine anything with blues to me, and it would just sound pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
You
always a
know,
good ingredient for
because I mean, blues has feeling in it, and
yeah.
you put anything to it, it'll sound great.
Yep.
Even
That's,
bluegrass might be too bluesy though.
well, that's what we said about Chris Stapleton, right? That's what we liked about Chris Stapleton was that he incorporated blues into country,
Yeah, yeah,
and you get something pretty magical.
yeah. You do.
But if anybody watching knows or familiar with this band as well, let us know something else that we can check out from them. Maybe there's a better song that's out there for us to listen to. Also, give us some suggestions on a Runaways song. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back for another one. Check out the links below. Check out the website, and we'll be back for another one, guys.